What's up, guys? Another day here at DBO. It's a Monday, but we don't have a case of the Mondays. We're amped up for another week of E30 goodness and killing shit boxes. So on this installment of killing shit boxes, we ripped this unknown condition M62 B44 out of a 97 740i.
This isn't a shit box. This is the flagship of the 90s. And we're giving it a hero's funeral here at DBO.
It is a cool color though. It is Arctic silver, not Titan silver, so it's got blue in it. Zach's favorite silver.
Neither of these silvers are good. Aspen silver is the premium one.
Aspen silver?
Aspen silver, best silver.
It's hot today, if you can tell.
It's really hot. Dude, you gotta like...
Of Hamish. But you actually zoomed it in more, so that was good. But no, it was, your full face was still in view. It was never actually like all up in you.
The camera's the most deceiving thing.
Yeah.
It's like right there and you're like,
But anyway, we're ripping this out. We had a buddy bought an M62 out of another car that I didn't know if it ran or not. The guy told me I just needed a cam position sensor. But after he pulled it, he pulled a valve cover and the guide was just there. So
classic.
I was like, hey man, I feel bad. Let me pull another one for you and give it to you. He's actually putting an M62 in an E36, so that's pretty cool. So we're gonna see how fast we can get this out. I don't know if we're gonna film it, but right now it's 12:08. We just got it in here. So far, Hamish has drained a radiator-ish.
Yeah.
And we haven't done a whole lot else.
It kind of was already disconnected.
Yeah, radiator was kind of, it's like fan and shroud stuff already gone. Yeah, so we don't care about this harness so much. We don't care about any of the cooling system. This thing's not going back together. So we're gonna actually see how quickly we can possibly get one of these out. I might set you up on a time lapse. I might not care. Stay tuned. All right, I think everything at the top's done. It is now 12:17, so I guess it's been 9 minutes. Exhaust is off. Now we just gotta do drive shaft, trans cross member, shifting, linkage stuff, and then a ground, get the wheels off, get the brake calipers off. That one's already just there for some reason. And yeah, oh, power disconnect is right there, and yeah, drop subframe. What's up, guys? We're upstairs in the DBO headquarters, and this is the big board. If you guys haven't seen this before, probably haven't, but we're trying to be more organized and use things. So we got cars that need to be sold. I don't know if you guys care about any of those, but those are cars that need sold, what they're worth. We don't, those are like footages of old videos that we could probably get up. And then up there is cars that we need to scrap. And then we're up here because we're gonna make a turbo E30 stroker to-do list. So we're pulling some footage off of a phone right now for video. We're actually about to release the first stroker video right now. We're actually working on the car. But I ordered some parts over the weekend. It's Monday. But what I ordered, and see where we're at and where we're going. The car is definitely becoming a much more complete project than I was initially planning. So there's going to be a little more work than I initially planned, but I think we still have plenty of time to get it done before duct tape drags, which is in 40-ish days. All right, so we ordered some OEM rear subframe bushings. As you recall, I think I was recording at the other part. That was the only part that I couldn't get from Greg Boost Monkey, or that I didn't have. I did hit up one of our friends at Garagistic about getting some poly ones, but I didn't immediately hear back. And if you look at that price, that was $19.99 for brand new OEM ones, including shipping. So I just said, fuck it, at least we have a backup if we can't get poly ones. If we scroll down, I bought a power steering pump for a car that I no longer want to keep, and an ABS sensor for a car I no longer want to keep. But we got some cheapy stainless lines, all 6 of them. So front calipers, rear calipers, and then those mid lines right before the subframe. We got a brand new Gates racing timing belt. Didn't realize they cost so much. That was the cheapest one that I could find.
Good Lord. Is it worth it? I don't think so.
I don't know, I'm just doing it.
Yeah.
So the kit was 180 from Blunt Tech, and Blunt Tech is one of the TechFest sponsors, and I like them. But I was like, $188 for this? No. So we're gonna get the get the water pump and the tensioner and all the other stuff just from our buddy at AutoZone. And then we haven't really talked about it, but there's a lot of brake stuff missing in our car, and it doesn't have ABS anyway. So we're gonna go with the.
Oh, that's for your brakes.
Yep. So
Okay.
we're gonna do I need a union there to go to the 2 front brakes. And then I saw this and was like, why not? So it holds
We have pods.
3 gauges in where the radio was gonna go. So I also picked that up.
Race car stuff.
And then I got one more thing.
This one, did you check for like if it's like bubble flare or any of that? Or is it just thread in?
Oh, did I fuck it up?
I don't know.
I think you're right, I did fuck that up.
It shows
Oh, it's got a thing in there.
a bubble flare. It says
Bubble flare. I did
Nice.
good. I did good. It says bubble flare right there.
You can trust eBay. It's good.
So, this was about $260 worth of junk. But I did spend however much, 52 and 15. Oh, it says the order total. So I spent 16 there and 54 there. So that won't be in the budget because that's for another car. So we got a lower gasket kit for the M20. So this is oil pan, front and rear main seals, a bunch of other little ones. We'll see. This was the most complete set that I could find. It was also the cheapest, and it's from what is it? What is it called? Auto House AZ. If you guys remember, way back when we blew up the turbo E34 in Tucson. Well, it blew up before Tucson. We needed to do a head gasket there. They actually worked really hard to get us a new head gasket. We ended up not using it because we got another one from somebody else. But they did really come through and help us that time. So, all right, hey, just taking it slow. Keep going. So we got a gas tank. This has a small tank. I think I mentioned in there. We're gonna drop, and it's dented, and I don't know when this thing last run. I'm thinking 1997. So we're gonna drop the tank out and put in the tank out of the 90 convertible. The brake master was removed and a bunch of the hard lines were cut, so we're going to reroute that and doing it without ABS because it didn't have it anyway, I don't think. But adding all those things in, it has a sunroof thing, like a thing on top of thing, I don't know, but either way I don't want that, so rip that off. We're going to cut out the battery tray, which is in the engine bay on these because it's a 4-cylinder up front, and we're gonna run our exhaust there. We're gonna install the battery cable to the rear. We're gonna cut the spare tire well, and I'm definitely thinking go find a sign to put in there, so hopefully we do that in a not super illegal way. I want to strip everything off the bottom so we can undercoat it. Then we got to grab the subframes off of the blue car complete. And Hamish also noted that the slave cylinder doesn't have a pin. It's looking pretty rough. So we'll see. I think that looks like a good plan for the week. Yeah, I think we can get all that done.
It's reasonable.
So it's also kind of a shit show down there right now under the car. I want that cleaned up. I want like a nicer place to film, and as we take stuff apart, if they're not going back on, I just want to get it out of here so that we got some space. So let's get to it. All right, what's up? I'm outside. I got my 885 head right here, and I'm actually watching a video of Will disassemble an M20 head. So if you guys would like to know how to do it, it's right up there. But instead of me sitting here just asking a bunch, I'm just gonna instead go watch his. So, all right, we're in the Ham Mobile.
Yeah, Ham 30.
Oh yeah, this is a song.
You know that song?
Bree really likes that song.
Oh yeah. You told me that.
Anyway, we're cruising to the machine shop. We got the head in tow. I disassembled it. I hope you guys clicked on that disassembly video and watched Will disassemble a head, because he's much more I don't know what the word is.
educational? No.
He
Knowledgeable?
enunciates better and uses big words that are like they go to engines. I say a lot of ums and stuff. I'm more of your everyday guy. Will's that teacher kind of guy.
Yeah.
But anyway, I used this video. It took me no time at all to get the head apart, and we're going. I called the machine shop. They said it'd be a 2-day turnaround, so that's perfect. I also realized I wanted them. It's gonna get dark and then bright. Sorry, but I wanted them to put new valve seals in. But then I was like, wait. I have new valve springs. Why don't I just have them put them in? All right, guys. It's been a long day. It's, I don't know, 7:30, almost 8 o'clock. And this mess is still here. This is what I'm about to work on. But I got this old E39 working. It turned out it didn't need a fuel pump. Just had really bad fuel in it. So started pulling the lines and realized there was still fuel pressure, so got it pumping, got some fuel in it, got it running, and I let it run for about an hour or so, and never really overheated. So I think I feel comfortable selling this to somebody. It sounded pretty cheap. It's an M52 with the harness and an EWS deleted DME for 500 bucks. So it's going in an E30 as well, I'm pretty sure. A dad's helping buy it for his kid. Seemed like some cool people. This is E38 that we pulled the engine out of. I realized that we never updated that the engine was out. But it was out at 12:47. So whatever that equals, 39 minutes. Pretty quick engine pull. But that was also giving 0 fucks to put it back in. There's the steering shaft, just sawzalled, and all the lines are broken, and trans harness is cut, main harness up there is cut, AC is cut, power steering reservoir just ripped out. Yeah, no cares. But this car sat around for a while, and it's definitely served its purpose. I mean, many things have been cut out of it. Somebody like fixed the rust on their car with like rear quarter panels, and the door was sold, and I don't know. This is actually the car we got the cats off of and the exhaust off of for the Gambler E38. So I don't know. I'm not scrapping it today, so I'm gonna let it sit, and I'll think about anything that needs to come off of it. But yeah, probably come off the lift on Wednesday. But I do want to get organized over here. Want to get these old subframes out of here. There's just a lot of like junk just in this general area, and I'd like to get it cleaned up a little better for filming. I have this M42 out of an E30. Comes with a DME, comes with a full harness, got a pan on it, all accessories. I sold it to a buddy, and then he was gonna put it in his E21 and then decided not to, and he's now asking me to sell it. So I think he wants like 250 bucks if anybody needs running M42. Just it's simply been sitting for a while, so like the boot is pretty bad, but it came out of a running car. All right, it's 9 o'clock now. I have done nothing. A bunch of people came and hung out, but I haven't lost motivation, so I'm going to get to it. I'm gonna put some music on and see if I can get this place a little bit easier to work in. So anyway, I've been reading comments, checking stuff out on that first stroker video I dropped today, and really appreciate the support and love you guys, and glad you guys are gonna come along while I build this car. So, thanks. Well, all right, guys, it's about 11:45 now, and I think I made some progress. So all the tires that were over here, welder, and a bunch of stuff that was over there is gone. Cleaned up all this thing, got the subframes out of there, swept the floor, got all the parts organized from the E30 in a couple boxes. I got the wheels that were over there out of the way. So now we can actually like set up tripods and like move around the lift, and yeah. So tomorrow's Tuesday. I don't work on Tuesdays. I was supposed to move my sister-in-law, but something like fell through with the apartment she was going to get. So I'll be chilling with the family at home all day, which is much more exciting. But Wednesday, we're going to have a real busy day. But towards the end of the day, I would like to get this cleaned up, organize that shelf a little bit, and then get everything that's behind the E36 cleaned up. Like, I don't need most of this shit. This is kind of where I put everything that was extra on the floor. I feel like going through it. Didn't want to throw anything out tonight. So gotta get that. And then over here, again, somebody wants an M42 front sump, buy it. But I don't think it's gonna leave anytime soon, unless you guys want it, which would be cool. But I'm gonna try and get it over there back with the engines. And yeah, see if I can get all that done, and then everything that's between these two bays also cleaned up, and all this. So what's on deck for Wednesday, next video? I mean, I'm sure it's way later than Wednesday for you guys. Actually, this might be Wednesday for you guys. But this E38 needs to go. I need this lift. So get that on the trailer, get the subframe out of here. I'll see if there's anything else worth pulling in there, but I doubt it. But next video is going to be a lot of E30 stuff. So I need to get an E30 convertible on that lift that might or might not be turboed. It's one of our friends, Dane, and it just needs a little bit of, we call it extensive maintenance, but like easy for us to do maintenance. And hopefully we can take it for a rip. And then we need to go visit another buddy with an E30. And then we need to get our donor car for the subframes for this one. And so get that, hopefully get that one stripped. Yeah, I guess it's gonna stay on the lift until it's fully stripped because it's not gonna have subframes anymore. And actually that car, I own it with Dane, so maybe he'll stay a little later and take the parts that he wanted off of it. But yeah, this feels good. There's still more over here, you know. I like to think of like every mess that's there meant, you know, some productivity happened. We just got to get to the point. What? Oh no, never mind. That's a different harness. Anyway, it means we did something, but yeah, I don't want to say we need to be better at cleaning up at the end of the day. We just need to have more days where we clean, I guess is the best thing. Because cleaning at the end of the day sucks. But coming in and putting like solid 4 hours in seems to get a lot done. I really hope you guys are liking this series. This will be one of the first like long-term builds that we do. Like long-term, like it's going to be a lot of videos. I don't think progress is going to be really slow, but it's just going to be really in-depth. We're going to take this car from something that I don't think has been on the road in like 20 years and make her a ripper. Give me some feedback. Do you like how this is going? Do you want to see me build more cars like this? I can definitely do it. I'm good at collecting parts and then not doing a whole lot with them for a really long time. So I can collect parts and then I can just sit and be thorough with one car for a really long time. Does that make for better content, or does it just get like boring and monotonous because it's just the same car every video? And obviously we can go drive other cars and do little things here and there, but you know, just really sit, do the nitty gritty and get through a car. But anyway, thanks for watching. I really appreciate the support. You guys, like I said, the first E30 video dropped today, then you know, it was clear you guys wanted to see it. So I'm glad I could finally bring it to you. Have a great one.